Do you guys want a Yahoo?
Yes,
Always.
This one was sent in by... This one was sent in by Jesse Thorne. Thank you, Jesse. It's by Yahoo Answers user Miserable Little Smug Bastard,
Oh my.
who asks, Ladies,
Already winning.
if someone paid you $300,000 or pounds to sit on a real human skull, would you sit on it?
What?
Would you cross your legs? If you did, you would get an extra $300,000. I have actually asked this question before.
Sincerely, Skeletor.
Love Jack Skellington.
So many questions. First off, ladies, if you pick the $300,000 above the 300,000 pounds, then you are a rube.
Yeah, I was going to say conversion rate. Yeah. I think maybe that's it. It's like a deal or no deal thing. Like you could take the $300,000
or $600,000 if you cross your legs while you do it.
Or you can get it in pounds and have to spend 10 minutes getting it converted at a bank.
Yeah, but that's an awkward story to tell the cashier.
Hey, how'd you get these 600,000 pounds? I sat on a real human skull.
These smell like calcium and taint.
Are you one of those bone jockeys?
Are you a bone jockey? Ugh. Your people sicken me. Hey, Carl, we got another one. Look at this one. She sat on a human skull.
She got boned.
She got boned.
And then they all chuckle.
There are so many questions.
God damn it.
Is this skull inside of skin and muscles of a living human being?
I can't
Is it a
imagine.
last request kind of thing?
Is this how someone wants to get buried?
That's what I'm saying.
Is this a Devo video?
Are we talking about a Devo?
Is this a Devo right now? Are you pulling a Devo on us? Wait,
How much?
Like a bloody Devo?
Why does the price point start out at $300,000? Why wouldn't you haggle up?
I just noticed in the related questions on the sidebar, this question by Miserable Little Smug Bastard. Ladies, if someone paid you $100,000 or pounds to sit on a real human skull, would you do it?
He's driving a hard bargain.
If you're offended by this question...
What do I have to say to get you on this skull before you leave
If
today?
you're offended by this question, then ignore it. Would you cross your legs? If you did, you would get extra. It would be the skull of a serial killer.
What? You laughed that out when you brought it to $300,000.
He's driving a deal. He's trying to make this happen. Griffin, what is this username again?
Miserable Little Smug Bastard.
Okay.
Miserable little smug bastard. He's been negotiating this. For all his foibles, he's a pretty smart negotiator. He started low and made a serial killer skull. He's like a Ron Popeil. Like, okay, I'll take out. It's no longer a serial killer skull, just a regular skull.
Just a real human skull.
And also this set of sham wows.
Yeah, I will throw in a solid flavor injector.
Oh God!
Would you slap chop a real human skull for? I'm gonna bump it up to $400K.
You do have to sit on it before, but afterwards you'll slap chop it into non-existence. It would just be dust.
I will sit on 2 horse skulls for $50K.
You know, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that this is one of those circumstances where I would rather that this were not a hypothetical question. Because if he had some purpose behind this, for some reason that makes it okay than him just sitting around wondering.
Travis, the amount of work that he has put into negotiating, just yelling into the internet, it has to have been resolved, right? It has to have happened.
It has to have. Has to have happened by now.
Do you realize how much money $300,000? What would I not do for $300,000 or pounds? Because sit on a real human skull?
Yes.
It ain't on that list.
Yeah. I would make the skull.
I would...
Knife and waiting. I would turn the person into a skull, is what I'm saying.
I'm such a fucking sucker, though, because that first time around, when he's like $100K, I would have jumped at it.
You would have taken it.
I wouldn't even thought to hold off.
You got to check the trade magazines.
what's the going rate right now for a? I actually got a Groupon for sitting on a human skull. Yeah, a bunch of my friends and I are going to do it for $50K.
The problem is
same skull.
Yeah, it's the same skull. So there's always a huge line. You really gotta.
And after a while, it gets warm.
That skull is pretty rowdy.
The thing is he doesn't even clarify and say, like, you have to be nude or it has to be set. He just wants you to sit on it, cross your legs, and get off and leave.
Can we, let's talk about the crossing the legs thing. Is he wanting us to incubate this skull? Like a mama bird?
Keep it secret, keep it safe. You get $300,000.
But he doesn't say naked. So what he's saying is just sit on,
you just roll up in your mom jeans, sit on it, cross your legs, get off, leave, get out of here.
Okay,
get your money.
I need to know, can a human skull support the weight of a fully grown
It takes like
woman?
14 pounds of pressure. We are just skeletons with a big egg on top of our necks.
So it's just a big egg in there.
It's just it's just like a big stupid egg in there, and if a human being, if it was like if it was a baby maybe, but
maybe he's doing that like age-old like 7th grade science experiment where you have to like build a bridge to like save an egg, you know what I mean? And like you have to walk across it and see if it destroys the egg.
There was so much goddamn dumb stuff in that sentence you just said. It would take us a week to tear it apart.
It was the 7-layer bar of dumb shit.
An egg bridge.
Egg bridge. Yeah, I saw it on
you literally
on,
just
Mr. Wizard.
Like 5 different science projects. An egg bridge, and then
an egg
you
bridge
put baking
volcano
soda on it, and
it's a volcano.
It's a volcano. I'll never forget the events of September 11th, 2001, when a volcano bridge burned down an egg factory.
Jimmy, your book report sucks. A book report? What book is he? Jimmy, your book report on the 9/11 Commission is the worst I've ever read.
Did you even read it? You didn't, did you? I did not. Myth and legend. That's that in like 100 years, myth and legend. That's all. There will be no extant records. It'll be so open to interpretation. I've seen enough futuristic movies to know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God damn it.
Let's stop talking about sitting on skulls, because it's literally making my grundle uncomfortable. Like, just the thought of trying to perch myself on a cranium. I don't think it would feel good.
No, I wouldn't think so.
But it would feel great. I could buy myself a new grundle with $300K.
Or 300 pounds. Jesus Christ. This fucking guy. Do you think he's normal in his day-to-day? You think it's somebody really nice and well-respected? Do you think it's Tom Hanks?
Oh!
Wouldn't you believe it if somebody was like, yeah, he's a great actor, and like, he's a real sweetheart. He's got this one thing.